What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Y'all check it out. I got myself another F-150 project. This is a 2001 two-wheel drive F-150 with the 4.6. I did not buy this truck how it looks right now. I did manage to change up a couple things. I did leave some shorts on my page if any of y'all was keeping up. This truck was on stock wheels, stock 16-inch wheels, and it was on a stock front bumper with a XL grill. So I managed to change out that to a honeycomb grill. I threw on the STX front bumper from my Ford Lightning that I was building, and the wheels are 20-inch Harley Davidson wheels. No, this is not a Harley Davidson edition. This is a regular F-150, although it does look like it's a Harley, but there's not much that you need to do to make this a Harley anyways. But no guys, this is a regular F-150. I did manage to change the tailgate in the back. It was dented from up top. As you see right there, it doesn't say Super Crew, so I'm gonna have to change out the emblem. But y'all check it out, man. Overall, I got a really clean Super Cool F-150. It is gonna need some new parts, like new tail lights, new headlights, because they're mismatched. I am gonna color match that back bumper. It really needs a detail to get all these scratches off. The truck has about 236,000 miles, and it is rust free. That's what I really like about this truck. It's rust free. I'm gonna show you the door jambs. It does have some coating, like some bed liner coating. Yeah, check out the front. Like I said, it's some coating. It's bed liner coating, I believe. They did that to protect the bottom. Yeah, check out the interior. Bench seats, cloth interior. I do have to clean it out. The interior just needs a detail, but there's no main rips. You only have this one right here. That's about it that I've seen so far. I already looked at the back. There's no rips. Now check it out, 236,000 miles. I did notice this weird knob that they had, so I'm gonna have to go to the junkyard and get this whenever I go for extra parts. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really clean truck. It's hard to find them this clean, especially rust free. And then when you live over here in PA, most of them is rusted. I do also plan to tint the truck all around and color match the rest of the chrome that you see, which is the grille and the mirror caps. Another thing I plan to do to the truck is make it a true dual setup with cherry bombs. That's how I had my previous Super Crew build, and I really like the way that sounded, so I'm gonna have to go with that. That's gonna be sometime this year, guys, because I do plan to have this truck loud. All right, that's all the good that I'm gonna do to the truck. Now the bad. I brought this truck an hour away from home, and I test drove it over there. It was running good and all, so I ended up buying the truck. Now on my way home, within 15 minutes of getting home, the overdrive light started flashing, and yeah, I ended up having a transmission issue. So I connected a scanner and found the code. It was for transmission range sensor A, so I searched it up. Turns out the neutral switch is also pretty much the same thing, so I ended up buying that. I switched it out, and I'm still having that same problem. My overdrive light is flashing. I don't know what to do. I'm left with taking it to the shop so they can scan it again and see what they do. So that's the bad of this truck. But overall, the engine sounds amazing. When I was driving this truck before the flashing, the truck was driving amazing. I'm gonna turn it on for y'all. Like, the overdrive is probably flashing right now. Or not. It was before I switched out the switch, but now it's not doing it. Also, when it starts doing it now with the new switch, my miles don't show. What I mean is they just show a green line, like a dot, like a dotted line. And what else? I really don't want to step on the truck to see if it will shift in gear, because I don't want to mess anything up. The muffler is on this side. This truck is really quiet. for being stock. It has 236,000 miles, and the previous owners never thought of putting an exhaust on it, which is pretty crazy. But I understand there's some folks that just drive this truck just to drive it. It sounds like it does have a little manifold leak on this side, but that's really common on these trucks. I had to change that out on my previous Super Coupe. But like I was saying, guys, I'm gonna go with the true dual setup on this truck and cherry bombs. Where I would want to put the exhaust, I would probably say coming out of the bed right here on both sides, kind of like the Ford Lightning style. The Harleys also rock them right there, but damn, my Harley that I had, I think had them in the back. But yeah, this is giving me slight memories of my Harley that I once had, but the engines is not compared to what the Harley was. This is a 4.6. I had the Harley Davidson Supercharged Edition, the 5.4, for about a month, and that truck had an overheating issue. I had an E-fan. I had to swap out to a regular fan, and then I ended up doing a donut. I cracked the rear end. The rear end started cracking everywhere I went, so I just had to sell it. I got rid of it. I ain't gonna lie, I miss my Harley so much. And what's crazy about it, I never really got to step on it. I never hit 130. I was too scared to just blow something up, because the way the previous owner had things set up, it was just horrible. He had a piece of wood holding down the coil. Like, that shit just don't make sense. I did not want to risk anything. The truck also needed a tune-up, so I barely got to step on it, but I did get to hear the whine. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find some old clips and I'm gonna put them up. But yeah, guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, because I'm coming out of work, so I'm on like, what, 20 hours of no sleep. So what I plan to do to the truck, I'm gonna color match everything. I'm gonna tint the truck as well. I'm gonna do it all myself. I'm gonna basically black out this truck. I'm gonna have to order LED bulbs for the lower bumper, for the fog lights. The ones that are on it are burnt out. I'm also gonna get new headlights. I'm gonna go with the black style Harley Davidson headlights that have the orange stones at the bottom on both headlights. Let me step on this hole real quick. See how it sounds. You can't even hear it though. It don't got a sound to it. Another thing, my speedometer doesn't work. I could be going 10, 15, 20, and it's gonna stay stuck at 0. I'm not sure if that has to do with the OD flashing, or maybe that's just the fuse, because my side mirrors as well don't work. I tried and tried and tried and nothing. I'm hoping it's a fuse, because I do plan to keep this truck and I don't want to have no wiring issues. I'm gonna do a lot to this truck. It's just gonna take time, you know. These things don't happen overnight. I got big plans for this truck. Once I finish this transmission issue, I got humongous plans, dog. I'm talking about monster notch in the back, and who knows what I'm gonna do to the front. But I'm talking about big plans, my boy. I gotta fix this transmission issue. Once that's fixed, on to the next level, next step. I do have my single cab back at home that I'm also building. I gotta paint that truck up. I'm not quite done with it yet. I'm still gathering up some parts for it. So I'm slowly building both of these trucks. It's been a while since I uploaded a video, so this is my new project for y'all that are new to my channel. I also have my blue single cab and my Chevy Silver Auto, but that one's been sitting for quite a while. I am gonna drop this truck soon. There is a two drop that's on Marketplace right now that I'm gonna go for. It's local. It's actually some guy that I bought my Ford Lightning bumper off of. He has extra parts, so I'm gonna end up getting those. They're 2-inch coils for the front and 2-inch drop shackles for the back. So the truck will sit at a 2.2 for now. Maybe at like a 2.4 if I take out a leaf spring from the back. I might just do that. I also have shock extenders back at home from my previous F-150 build. I kept those well over 5 years, and they might just work out on this truck right now, so I don't have to buy drop shocks. But that's only for the rear setup. The front would be different. The front, you would need drop shocks after a 3 or 4 inch drop. I'm not sure, but I would say with a 2 inch drop, you're good on factory shocks. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I wanted to give y'all an update on my project truck. I had been working on it for a little bit, but it's all good. I'm gonna try and update y'all more and more, and just try and get a whole recording process going. I appreciate all y'all watching, and man, if y'all new, subscribe, hit like, you know what I'm saying? It helps to get my channel out there, so other F-150 heads can be watching, you know what I'm saying? And we just get that motivation going, we get that support. That's what we need nowadays, dog. Because how you expect to build up? You got to keep pushing, fam. So that's going to be it, guys. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. And I'm out.